Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and yeah, how are you? It's been a while once again, but as you can see, I've moved back into my dorm for my final semester at Pepperdine University. So I'm really excited. This is really random, but I got this shirt and this necklace from Fiji when I went to study for public health about a year ago. So I honestly really like it. It's really comfortable, and I helped make it with the person that was in charge of the clothing production over there. So it's kind of a work of my art as well as her art. So in spirit of starting my last semester here, I wanted to show a tour of my whole dorm room apartment. Basically, I live in the graduate campus housing, which is called Drescher Apartments, and I have my own room. I've had my own room for the past 3 years. The first year was not here in Drescher, but in another place called George Page. In the past 2 years, I've been up here in Drescher. I would say life up here is pretty good. We do have a kitchen, we have a full-on shower, and I will go over all of that as soon as we begin the tour. And yeah, honestly, let's just start it. So this is Drescher. This is the apartment complex that I'm currently in. The outside, it's pretty nice as you can see. There's a nice big roundabout, and it's a pretty decent area for upperclassmen or graduate students. This is what it looks like when you first get into the dorm. Obviously it needs some decorating, but I'm the only person here. This is the kitchen. So we have a stove, sink, microwave. We also have a fridge with a freezer. So it basically has everything that we need. Here's the pantry with just my condiments and spices and everything that I need. And this is the freezer. Obviously, there's just my stuff in here, but when people come in, they will start to fill up the fridge, and yeah, so it's a pretty decently sized fridge. Now we're going to head into the bathroom, which is pretty big. We have this big area with 2 sinks, and then we go into this area here, which is the actual bathroom. In comparison to the outside area, that's pretty small. And then we have this walk-in shower that's pretty decently sized as well. So yeah, pretty decent bathroom in my opinion. And last but not least, we have my room. So I always like to make my room as colorful as possible, as you can see. But the basic setup is that I have my closet on the far end with all my clothes. And then next to that, I have most of my accessories and makeup, so I could just put on whatever I want and matching with my outfit at the same time, so it's easier for me. And this is my bed. I have a lot of plushies, lots of pillows, and I also have an AC that the school allowed for me. Here is most of the snacks I keep just in case I'm hungry while doing homework. And then I also have a TV. I keep some manga with me, my Nintendo Switch, and also some essential oils that I put in my humidifier here. And this is my setup for my desk. It's still a work in progress, but I'd like to keep it as minimal as possible, just mostly some pens. And yeah, this is what it looks like when you have the lights off, and it's pretty fun. Thank you. I would say a few positives for Drescher is that, again, we have our own kitchen. A lot of freshmen, underclassmen don't really have their own way to cook healthy meals. They don't have a legitimate kitchen, and they also have a lot of people in their dorm. The freshman dorms have 8 people in total, 2 people a room. And yeah, I have my own room. There's 3 other people here with me, so it's a total of 4 people in the apartment. So honestly, it's a lot more homey and cozy to be here rather than underclassmen apartment housing. I would say some negatives is that Drescher is really far from the main campus, so I do have to take the shuttle. It's a bit of a learning process, but I got used to it pretty quickly, but I can't just walk to and from my dorm to campus, and vice versa. It's also on a really steep hill, so I can walk down to if I wanted to get anywhere, but I can't really walk up. It'll be very extreme for me to do so. Another thing that isn't really ideal is that compared to a lot of the newer apartments such as George Page, Seaside, other Pepperdine housing, I would say Drescher is pretty old in construction. I don't know the exact year in which it was built, but you can kind of see that it is a little on the older side in terms of appliances and the shower system. When I was a junior in George Page, we were in the newer apartment and you could definitely see that. It came with a TV and the shower system was just so much newer. And also our refrigerator had a bigger freezer section and we had a dishwasher. We don't really have a dishwasher here. Honestly, these are things that aren't really that big of a deal, but it just, increases the kind of convenience and quality of your living space there. So yeah, thank you for listening in on my Pepperdine dorm tour. I plan to make a video talking about Pepperdine as a whole and kind of just giving a rundown for those that may be looking into attending college here in the future when I finish my last semester and I have time to fully process everything. But yeah, if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below. And have a great day, night, evening.